Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're going to look at Star Wars Armada. Now, one thing I did in my X-Wing series was go over the different pilot cards and the ship cards that were in the game, just to sort of give players that don't own the game an idea of what they're getting into should they pick up the game. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show off the Squadron cards, the ship cards, and the upgrade cards. So let's go ahead and start with the Squadron cards. And this will probably bore folks who already own the game, but again, this might be beneficial to players that want to get the game but want to learn a little bit more about it and what kind of cards and pilots they'll get for their purchase. So let's go ahead and focus in on this as best we can. Okay, so this is Luke Skywalker. This is an X-Wing Squadron. Movement is 3. The hull value is 5. It's sort of like the hit points here. The anti-squadron attack value is 4 blue dice. And the capital ship attack die, I'm not sure what this is actually called, but I just got the game today. But yeah, the attacking, whenever you're attacking a capital ship, you'll use 1 black die. And as far as special abilities go down here, while attacking a ship, treat the defender as having no shields. That is unique to Luke Skywalker here. It has the bomber card, or the bomber special ability, which is while attacking a ship, each of your crit icons add 1 damage to the damage total, and you can resolve a critical effect. The other special ability it has, Escort. Squadrons you are engaged with cannot attack squadrons that lack escort unless performing a counterattack. Basically what that means is you have to attack this squadron first before you attack another squadron that is doesn't have the escort ability. So let's say that you're also flying Y-Wings. Your opponent would have to get through this guy before he got to your Y-Wings. So yeah, there's that, and the squadron here also comes with 2 of these brace defense tokens. Alright, now you've also got a standard X-Wing squadron. For the most part, it's the same stats. You've got 3 movement, 5 hit points, 4 blue dice for your anti-squadron defense, or attack rather, and then you've got 1 red die for capital ship attacking. Same things down here, bomber and escort, although it doesn't have any sort of defense. Now, as far as the costs are concerned, it's kind of hard to see it, but this is 20 points, Luke Skywalker, whereas this X-Wing squadron is 13. As far as the Imperials go, you've got Howl Runner in a TIE Fighter squadron. Movement is 4, hit points are 3, anti-squadron attack is 3, and then capital ship attack is 1 blue die. They're all blue dice here. While another friendly squadron with Swarm at distance 1 is attacking a squadron, it may add 1 blue die to its attack pool. Somewhat similar to X-Wing in that Howl Runner buffs nearby TIE fighters or nearby friendly ships. The Swarm ability, while attacking a squadron engaged with another squadron, you may re-roll 1 die. Again, very similar to X-Wing. You've also got some defense tokens down here. This is the Scatter defense token, and this is the Brace defense token. All of that comes to 16 points. Then you've got a standard TIE Fighter squadron here. Movement 4, 3 hit points, 3 anti-ship dice, and you've got 1 capital ship attack dice. Again, these are all blue. It has the Swarm ability as well, and it comes to 8 points. So relatively cheap to add to your fleet compared to your X-Wings here. Okay, so as far as your capital ships are concerned, you've got a Victory 2 class Star Destroyer, 8 hit points, 1 anti-squadron blue die here, so this will roll 1 blue die when attacking squadrons. It has 3 command, 3 squadron, and 4 engineering. And for those of you that are new to the game, you're not going to know really what this is or really appreciate it, but the stats are relatively high here compared to some of the other capital ships in this game. So basically, like for example, whenever you use the repair action or the repair command, you'll have 4 points to allocate to repairing shields or moving shields around, that kind of thing. As far as defense tokens, it has 1 brace and 2 relocate. Down here, it can't move very well. It can only go up to speed 2, and on speed 1, it can click the first section of the roller once, or the template once, and on speed 2 it has to go straight, whereas on the second click it can do 1 click. So not very maneuverable down here, but still it makes up for it over here in the firepower. In the front firing arc, it can field 3 red attack die and 3 blue attack die. It has 3 shields in the front. On the sides here, there's 1 blue die and 2 red dice, and also has 3 shields that it starts with. In the back is where it's weakest, 2 red attack die and 1 shield. A number of different upgrades down here, and all of that comes to 85 points. The Victory 1 class Star Destroyer is relatively the same. 8 hit points, 1 blue die for anti-squadron, 334, which is the same over here. You've got, though, 3 red die and 3 black dice for your front firing arc. Same shield configuration. Instead of blue dice, it uses black dice. So basically the same setup here. It's just this one, the 2 uses blue dice, this one uses black dice. And as far as the yaw is concerned, all of that is the same. This is worth 73 points down here. You've got the Nebulon B Escort Frigate, and that has 5 hit points, 2 anti-squadron attack die. You've got values 2, 2, 3, 2 command, 2 squadron, 3 engineering. As far as defense tokens, you've got 1 evade and 2 brace tokens. It can go up to speed 3, and these are all the clicks that are associated with that. And as far as like the configuration over here, it's strongest in its front with 3 shields. The sides are pretty weak. You've got 1 shield each. In the back it has 2 shields, and it can field both red and blue attack dice accordingly. The Nebulon B support refit is almost similar. It has less anti-squad dice. It can field 1 blue one. The defense tokens are the same as far as this 2, 1, 3, whereas the just the regular escort frigate is 2, 2, 3. As far as the attack dice and the shield values, they look the same. Same upgrades too. This one has 51 points. This one had 57. So this one is a little bit more expensive, but is better at taking out smaller ships because it can field 2 blue dice there. And as far as the Corellian Corvettes go, you've got the B here, 4 hit points. This has 1 anti-squadron attack die, it's blue. 1, 1, 2 are the stats here. And relatively weak all around as far as shields go. 2, 2, 2, 1. But then again, these aren't really meant to be heavy capital ships. These are more like blockade runners that are quick and nimble. As far as defense tokens, you've got 2 evade and 1... what is that? Redirect, that's what that is. Okay, yeah, I just got the game today, so I'm still relatively new to it. It has a lot of speed, though, as you can see here. It can go up to speed 4, and it can do a number of different clicks here. Like, for example, on the 4 speed, on the 4th section of that template, it can click twice in a particular direction. So that's pretty cool. And it can field blue dice only, though, so it cannot attack at long range, which is pretty interesting. And there are some upgrades down here, and it can be, there's a upgrade cost, or not an upgrade cost, but it has a fleet cost of 39. The A, again, is similar to the B here. It's got 1 blue anti-squadron dice, 4 hull value here, 1, 1, 2. This one also had 1, 1, 2. The difference seems to be in the attack dice here. This one fields red attack dice, whereas this one only fields blue attack dice. This one does cost a little more, though, so for the longer range, you have to pay a little bit more. This is 44 points to add to your fleet, and again, this one is 39. Okay, now there are a number of different upgrade cards, so I'm going to try and get through them as quickly as possible. The first 2 are your commanders. Basically, you can add these to the game to sort of give your fleet a fleet-wide buff of sorts. General Dodona is for the Rebel Alliance. Before an enemy ship is dealt a face-up damage card, look at the top 4 cards of the damage deck, place 1 on top of the deck, and discard the others. That has an upgrade cost of 20 points. Grand Moff Tarkin here is for the Imperials. At the start of each ship phase, you may choose 1 command. Each friendly ship gains a command token matching that command. That has an upgrade cost of 38 points. That's pretty powerful. As far as just your regular upgrade cards are concerned, you've got, I'm going to butcher some of these names, Wolf Yolrin. When you spend a command token, you may exhaust this card to gain 1 command token of the same type. That has an upgrade cost of 7. Leia Organa. When you reveal a command, you may choose another friendly ship at distance 1 to 5 and change that ship's top command to your revealed command. That has an upgrade cost of 3. Defense Liaison. Before you reveal a command, you may spend 1 command token to change that command to a Navigate or repair command. Again, I may be misreading some of these icons. I am relatively new to this game. Just got it today. This is an upgrade cost of 3. Weapon liaison. Before you reveal a command, you may spend 1 command token to change that command to, okay, great, more. Okay, that's focus, concentrate fire, and squadron command. Okay, so I got that. That has an upgrade cost of 3. The gunnery team looks a lot like the one in X-Wing for the huge ships. You can attack from the same hull zone more than once per activation. That hull zone cannot target the same ship or squadron more than once during that activation. That has an upgrade cost of 7. Nav team, this is navigate. Your navigate tokens can either change your speed or increase 1 yaw value by 1. That has an upgrade cost of 4. Normally the tokens would only allow you to change your speed. So that allows you to modify that. Engineering team, that's the repair command, I think. Gain 1 additional engineering point. That has a cost of 5. Electronic countermeasures. While defending, you may exhaust this card to spend 1 defense token that your opponent targeted with an accuracy result. That has a cost of 7. Expanded hangar bay. Your squadron value is increased by 1. Upgrade cost of 5. Assault concussion missiles, black critical. Each hull zone adjacent to the defending hull zone suffers 1 damage. That has a cost of 7. It's not bad, but it's dependent on a black critical die, though. Overload pulse, blue crit. Exhaust all of the defender's defense tokens. Wow, that has a cost of 8. H9 turbo lasers. While attacking, you may change 1 die face with a hit or crit icon to a face with an accuracy icon. That's basically to stop them from using any defense tokens. That has a cost of 8. Enhanced armament modification. The battery armaments for your left and right hull zones are increased by 1 red die. That has a cost of 10. Dodonus Pride, that's a blue crit. Cancel all attack dice to reveal or to deal 1 face-up damage card to the defender. It has a cost of 6. The Redemption, when a friendly ship at distance 1 to 5 resolves a repair command, it gains 1 additional engineering point. That has an upgrade cost of 8. The Dominator, while attacking at close medium range, you may spend up to 2 shields from any of your hull zones to add that number of blue dice to your attack pool. Wow, that has a cost of 12. And that's it. Okay, so there you have it, a quick look at all of the squadron, ship, and upgrade cards. There were more cards that came with the game, like you've got these objective cards, for example, but I'm going to hold off on that until possibly a future video. As of right now, I just got the game, and I'm trying to concentrate on the core stuff, and then I'll add in, like, the objectives and all that later on. But so far, I'm really liking the game, I have to say. Be on the lookout for a written review. I'll have one up within the week or two. I'll also have a tutorial video once I get a better handle on what it is I'm actually doing with the game. Vinny and I just played a game. It took us like 3 hours to get through. I condensed the video to 1.5 hours, so be on the lookout for that. I have an unboxing video out there, and I think I'm also uploading a storage video as we speak. So yeah, be on the lookout for a lot of different things regarding this game. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can keep up to date with everything I'm publishing. And I've also got an official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.